How cool is it to achieve your dream of becoming a WWE superstar at the age of 25?
It's completely epic, and I'm 24.
Oh.
But, you know...
Before 25.
We nearly got it. We nearly got it.
I'm WWE superstar Samoa Joe. Nowadays, earning success and longevity in this business as a WWE superstar is harder than ever. To truly become one of the greats takes years of hard work and the ability to turn heads of audiences all over the world. I'll be spending a few minutes with WWE superstars and legends across multiple generations to talk about the personal journeys of grit and determination that make each one of them standouts in the world of sports entertainment today. Welcome to WWE Grit and Glory, presented by Chevy Silverado. There is a lot to be said about hard work and determination. And if you count yourself among the fortunate few who are able to work hard enough to achieve their dream, well, congratulations. But imagine that you possess so much determination, so much grit, that you achieve those dreams and then some well before the age of 25. Well, that right there describes our next guest, Rhea Ripley. Much like the Silverado, Rhea Ripley is an absolute beast both in and out of the ring. In fact, if you ask me, they make a great pair because they're both about as tough as they come. Rhea!
What's up?
Thank you for joining us.
No problem.
Appreciate it. Give me a second. This interview station set up here?
Fancy.
It is. Please.
Thank you.
So I am often asked what the future of WWE looks like. And if I had to point to one person that the future of WWE looks like, I think it is the woman sitting right next to me. Thanks for being here. And I have to ask you one big question. How cool is it to achieve your dream of becoming a WWE superstar at the age of 25?
It's completely epic, and I'm 24.
Oh.
But, you know...
Before 25.
We nearly got it. But, no, it's amazing. To think that, like, I came here at 20 years old is just insane to me. Little girl from Adelaide, South Australia. It's just a crazy thought. I don't even know how to put it into words, how I feel about it. It's just a dream come true, pretty much.
Now, allow me to touch a little bit on where you came from, being in Australia. That's obviously a long way away from the United States and where WWE is headquartered. So my question to you is, what kind of mental toughness does it take to convince yourself that not only are you going to make this journey during your career to become a WWE superstar, but a journey that will take you across the world?
It was a hard thing to think about because I knew that there was the fact that if I did make it here, I would have to leave my family. And that's always a struggle. Like, I'm a huge family girl. Mm-hmm. And knowing that I haven't seen them in over 2 years now is really tough. I went through a lot of struggles. I didn't have much, like, guidance from my family, you could say, because I couldn't really contact them. Because the time zones, like, they're asleep when I'm awake, I'm asleep when they're, like, it's super hard to talk to them. I need my mom's advice sometimes. So, like, that really does drag on you mentally. Overcoming them, I guess I just went to the gym. That was my safe place.
That's where you found your outlet, you would say?
Yeah. It feels like home, because, like, I guess we have it in Australia too, and I always went to the gym, so it just felt normal to me. It's where all my stress got released. I could just listen to my heavy metal music and be at peace and lift heavy things,
Oh, there's nothing wrong with that. It sounds like a dream afternoon.
Oh, definitely.
Ripley about to deliver an avalanche riptide! The new NXT Women's Champion, Rhea Ripley! Believe it!
Now, it's no secret that your grit got you to WWE, but also propelled you to championship status. Give me an idea of the pressures of being a top superstar in NXT.
I'm that sort of human where when I want something, I'll knuckle down and I'll work as hard as I can until I get to where I want. And I always say that I don't have many goals in this business just because I want to see how far I can get. And I'm always determined. Like, I remember when I was younger, I played soccer for 9 years, right? And there was one year where I was actually team captain, and I didn't miss a training at all the whole year, and I played every single game, never got subbed. I ended up playing, like, sometimes 2 games on the weekend, sometimes 3. I would play for, like, all the teams in every age, pretty much.
You're kind of a club ringer.
Legit, yeah. That, like, dedication that I showed to training and getting better and succeeding, my coach noticed that, and at the end of the year awards, he actually made an award just for me called the Dedication Award. So I've always been like real dedicated to whatever I've wanted to do. So when it came to wrestling and making it far at the Performance Center in NXT and even just like WWE in general, it definitely took a lot of dedication. I just had to keep reminding myself like where I've come from and how far I've already gone, and I gotta keep going, I gotta keep pushing because this is my dream at the end of the day. So that sort of just like kept reminding me, and like I always go back and look at photos and like remember things from my childhood and my past, and it just helps me keep going.
So a bit of delving into your past, when you think about people who have displayed the quality of true grit growing up, somebody that you looked up to, somebody who inspired you, I mean, give me an example of somebody who, in Rhea Ripley's mind, personifies having grit.
I mean, my parents have always been a big one for me. They've gone through so many struggles that I've witnessed, and they just kept going and going and going and going, and they've supported me and my sister through everything, no matter what. So they're definitely one. If I had to say a wrestler, let's say.
If you had to.
If I had to, I would probably say Rey Mysterio. Legit, I loved Rey Mysterio growing up. I had a poster of him on the wall. I dressed up as him and won a dress-up competition. I made the pants and everything.
I'm sure you were the spitting image also.
Oh yeah, definitely. But he just like, I remember sitting down and watching him when I was younger, and because of like his stature, his height, like he had to overcome so much. And it really just like inspired me in a way. And he was one of the main reasons why I kept watching wrestling and why I'm sitting here talking to you today, you know? Like, he's incredible. He's done so much in the past, and he just keeps going, and he's still here today, and he's still hustling, he's still grinding it out.
So awesome. I mean, it's a testament to, you know, he's a formidable guy, and he's been able to stay in the mix for as long as he can because of that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think he's incredible.
Now let's flash back to last year. You're set to make your WrestleMania debut in front of 70,000 people. And unfortunately, as we all know, the world shuts down.
Introducing the NXT Women's Champion, Rhea Ripley.
Explain to me some of the frustrations that must have bubbled up when you first kind of became aware that maybe WrestleMania wasn't going to be quite the moment that you thought it originally was going to be.
Man, I had a lot of frustration. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty upset. But it wasn't just the fact that there was gonna be 0 people in attendance, but it was the fact that my family couldn't be there to be a part of this moment with me. And that really sucked. That it really hurt, and it made me real sad and like depressed, but at the same time, like, it's WrestleMania, and even though I say that I didn't have any goals in wrestling, like, WrestleMania is always something that I've wanted to be a part of. And this was my WrestleMania moment. And even though there was no fans in attendance to celebrate, cheer, boo, whatever they wanted to do with me, and I didn't have my family there, I know that they were all at home watching and supporting me no matter what. And I just had to keep, like, imaging that in my mind. And that's what sort of got me through it. Like, it was still WrestleMania, it's still a huge moment, it's still the biggest thing that I've done in my career, you know? I mean, it's just a dream come true, it really, really is.
Rhea, thank you for joining me today. You know, I appreciate you being here, I appreciate you sharing your story, and I can say with the utmost confidence, I've been in very similar positions to where you are right now, and you are handling it marvelously. Please keep doing what you're doing, please keep being you, and keep displaying the grit that makes you the WWE superstar you are. Now, with that being said, I'm Samoa Joe. My friends and I at Chevy would like you to join us next time on WWE Grit and Glory.